The last job. The rain fell in a relentless sheet over the streets of Chicago, drowning the city's neon glow in puddles of dirty water. Vince the Viper Mancini leaned against the hood of a black Buick, his cigarette burning low between his fingers. It was supposed to be a quick job, a jewelry store heist, clean and easy. But Vince knew better. In the life he led, nothing stayed clean for long. "You're sure about this, Vince?" Danny, his younger brother, asked nervously as he checked his revolver. Danny had always been the cautious one, the one Vince promised to protect. But now, here they were, standing on the edge of something that could either make them rich or bury them 6 feet under. "Yeah, I'm sure," Vince replied, his voice steady. He flicked the cigarette into a puddle, watching the ember sizzle out. In and out. No miss. "We've done this 100 times." But it wasn't the job Vince was worried about, it was the crew. Frankie Titone DeLuca had a trigger finger that twitched at the slightest provocation, and Joey Russo, their so-called inside man, had been acting strange all week. Vince didn't like it, but he was in too deep to back out now. The 4 of them moved swiftly, the sound of their footsteps masked by the rain. Joey picked the lock on the back door, and within moments, they were inside the store. The display cases sparkled with diamonds and gold, treasures begging to be taken. "Grab what you can," Vince ordered, keeping one eye on the door. But as Danny reached for a diamond necklace, the sound of a gun cocking froze everyone in place. "Hands up, boys," a deep voice growled. Vince turned slowly to see a man in a trench coat standing in the shadows, a badge glinting in his hand. "Detective Malone," the man introduced himself, stepping into the light. "We've been expecting you." Joey's face turned pale. Vince's suspicions were confirmed. "You sold us out, didn't you, Joey?" Vince hissed. "Vince, I didn't have a choice," Joey stammered. "The cops had me pinned for that warehouse job. It was either you or me." "Wrong answer," Frankie snarled, pulling his gun. But before he could fire, Malone's men burst through the front door, guns drawn. Chaos erupted. Shots rang out, shattering glass and filling the air with the acrid smell of gunpowder. Vince grabbed Danny and dove behind a counter.